Hey, it's Angie XO, and I'm here at Industry Most Wanted with Miss TampaMystic.
Hey, yeah.
Bitch, we blowing up, don't give a fuck about it. Hey, yeah. Bitch, we blowing up, don't give
Hey, what's going on? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we're back with another episode of
Industry's Most Wanted.
Industry's Most Wanted, Angie XO. What's going on, beautiful? How are you?
Good, and you?
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Look how lovely she looks, y'all. She looks like a fireball. She's, radiating. I'm loving it. Well, again, I appreciate you being here today. You got a new single we're going to talk about, but I want to first let everybody know a little bit about you. You were born in New York, but you pretty much grew up in the Atlanta area.
Yes, I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from the South Side. Shout out to Clayco.
Clayco. Okay, that is dope. What age were you when you moved to Atlanta? Do you recall?
I was around 5.
Okay, so you moved out here at a pretty young age.
Yeah.
Do you still have family in New York?
Yes, I have a lot, yes.
Yeah, quite a bit. Okay, most definitely. So growing up out here in Atlanta, do you feel like the Atlanta scene kind of made you decide that you wanted to do music, or what was it that inspired you to start doing music?
So I was dating a guy, and it went really bad, and he was a rapper, so I was not a rapper back then, but then I was learning from him, and then that's what motivated me.
Got you, most definitely. So your nationality, tell us your nationality.
So I'm Salvadoran and Dominican.
Okay. Do you incorporate your roots of, where you're from, like your family's from, into your music as well?
Yes, I do. I definitely mix. It's like a Spanglish.
Yes. Yeah, because when you came and performed at one of our events, you did it all in Spanish.
Yes.
And everybody loved it.
Oh my God.
Everybody loved it, because I don't know that we typically have people
I still remember the vibes.
Yes, and you ended up getting some studio time.
Yeah.
How did the studio session go?
It went well. I just released Baddies as well with Gemini.
Okay, dope. So I love that you guys are working together. Gemini's super dope. That is beautiful. So most definitely. So you've been out here in Atlanta for a while. The music scene out here is predominantly hip hop. Do you feel like when you do like your Spanish style music, it kind of fits in well here in the Atlanta scene?
Yes, I do, because I feel like I'm mixing it very well. Like, not too Spanish, not too English.
Yeah.
Like, just make it neutral.
Absolutely. No, I love that. So you've been doing music for just a couple years now, like, kind of really taking it seriously and professionally. What are you loving the most about being a music artist so far?
Wow. That's a tough question. I just have a lot to say, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to like touch roots, because it's like, at the same time, it's like when you hear, well, it's not out there yet, but if you hear like my future songs that are coming out, they're like, it touches like your heart, like, but at the same time, it's like,
No, it's okay, because music is like an outlet, right? Mm-hmm. It's a form of therapy, and we all go through things in life. We as women are very emotional. I cry a lot too, like I'm super, super emotional, and it's okay, because we have to let it out. That's where what I call that human element comes into play.
Yeah. And
we all need an outlet, and music is that for you to pour your emotion into, it sounds like.
Yes.
I love that. Again, girl, we gotta put it out there. We as women are very, very, very emotional. So that's the good thing. Any like tough lessons that you've learned in this industry? Because, there's a lot of times there's shiesty people that we deal with. Any tough lessons that you've learned so far?
I've heard criticism, like, from different types of people, and they're actually great influences in music. I've heard about like bettering my vocal cords.
Yeah.
Like, learning how to style. Like, people will tell you how to style and how to sing, and it's just like, you could just listen to them, but don't don't ever change yourself for them, because you are who you are for a reason. And that's it. Sorry.
No, that's a great piece of advice, and I'm glad that you said that, because oftentimes artists will try to fit in and please other people, but it's about, like you said, just being yourself, giving people yourself unapologetically and being authentic, because you're the happiest that way.
Yeah.
We're not changing for nobody. Okay. We're not changing for nobody. So let's talk about this latest single. It's called Blowing Up. It's you and Static, Mr. Unbreakable, that are on the song together. How did that collaboration come together?
Well, I was in his studio and he heard my chorus, and then he threw a verse right immediately, like the next day, and I was shocked because I really loved it. And I'm just really grateful for everything.
Is he a music producer as well?
Yes, he is.
Okay, did he produce the song?
Yes.
Okay, so producer, audio engineer as well?
Yeah.
And a music artist.
He's actually a label too.
Mr. Static, you got it going on. Definitely. So what really inspired the track? Like, it's called Blowing Up. Like, what was the inspiration? Did you guys kind of put your heads together and come up with the idea for the song?
I only came up with the chorus. It just came up to my head because, like, today, like, when it comes to support, like, you know, there's haters, but there's people who actually know you, and I don't feel like they're haters, but I do.
Let the haters hate.
Yeah, so it was like, you know, we still blowing up.
Girl, I know that's right. Like, nobody's going to stop what you got going on. I feel like the only person that can stop you is you. We sometimes get in our own way. Everybody else, forget them. Keep doing you. Because no matter what we do, there's always going to be haters. And we can't let them get in our ear, because that'll distract us from doing what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So you had mentioned like constructive criticism that comes from like some of the industry executives. How do you typically handle that when someone critiques one of your songs?
Well, to be honest, I try to stay away from my phone because I can't see anything negative. So I don't want to say I block people, but I do block them. I can't handle it, but I'm learning as I go, so it's still like a learning process to me. But
absolutely. And sometimes we do have to block people because it blocks out the negativity. And I feel like what we surround ourselves with is what we can consume and become. So we have to block out that negativity.
yeah.
Rather than responding to it, just block them and keep it moving. That's the best way to handle it. Because I do the same thing. If someone leaves a nasty comment on my page, I don't go back and forth with them. I block them and keep it moving. And by tomorrow, I forget about it, you know? Or probably by like an hour later, I don't forget about it.
They're probably trying to knock us off our cool.
That's exactly what it is. That's what it is, because people see what you're doing and oftentimes they get jealous of that.
Yeah.
And they want to knock you off your pivot, and we ain't going for it. So this year you did your first international collaboration.
Yes, I did.
Tell us a little bit about who it was with and how that came together.
Shout out to Maury and MG. It's called No Creyeron. It's in Spanish. My second one is Blowing Up with Static. And I'm pretty sure there's more coming. It's just a matter of time and patience and grind.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the thing about this business is we have to be patient because nothing happens overnight, right? We would love for it to happen overnight, but it never does. Absolutely. What is kind of keeping you inspired and motivating to keep going in this music industry? Because it is not an overnight success.
Oh my God. Most definitely what's keeping me going is everybody who supported me from the start. Like John and Jer and you, Miss Tampa.
Yeah.
I really... When nobody supported me, like, you were the first person out there all the time. And there's my mom told me to never quit, and she's the one who I really listen to, because when she tells me not to talk to the guy, I listen to her. But when it comes to music, she told me not to give up, and my daughter as well. I just, but especially like everybody, like my big influences such as you, and Mr. Hit Record,
Well, I appreciate that. Thank
sorry.
you. No, you're fine. You go, girl, you about to make me cry with you because I'm so emotional. And I can tell that this is such a passion for you, because when you talk about something and it makes you emotional, that lets you know that you're very, very passionate about it.
Yeah.
And it's okay to be vulnerable. It is okay to let that emotion out. I talk to a lot of young men and I tell them, even as a man, it's okay to cry. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't make you soft. It just shows that you're a human being and that emotion comes out. So don't ever be apologetic about it. If you got to let it out, girl, let it out. We'll cry together, you know? And if y'all got something to say about it, come holler at me. Okay? Hey. Come holler at Tampa.
Yeah,
I don't play about her. Okay? I'll be ready.
Oh, y'all in trouble.
Definitely. So do you prefer working like as a duo on songs with other artists, or do you really prefer doing solo songs, or is it a little bit of both?
I do a little bit of both, but right now I'm really inspired to do a duo, because I like collaborating with others, and I like others to put their version like in every kind of song.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's just.
So when you do decide to work with another artist, what type of chemistry has to be there? Like, because you probably can't work with everybody. What type of energy and chemistry do you look for when you work with another artist? Like good vibes, good energy?
Yeah, good energy. You got to be down, and you can't think, oh, you know, I'm hard to reach, for example. But yeah, you just got to be down, and you know, because I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Absolutely. So, you know, being that you're here in Atlanta, and historically there's a lot of, you know, big name artists that's made it out of at Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Does that at all put any type of pressure on you to want to like blow up out of Atlanta as well as an artist?
Pressure. It kind of like, yeah, it kind of helps me more like to be confident, because, you know, I look up to a lot of them, especially Lado. She's from Clayco.
Yeah, she is.
And Cap G, he's from the South Side. I've heard a lot about them. It's just, I wish I could name everybody.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Most definitely. But that's good. You draw inspiration from other artists that are from the same area that you're from.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Absolutely. So the song is called Blowing Up. Imagine that blowing up really blows up, which it will, right? We're manifesting it.
Yeah.
We'll say it hits the Billboard charts. What would be the first thing that you would do to celebrate the blowing up song blowing up? How are you celebrating that?
That's a good question. Honestly, I just want to throw a big party.
Yeah.
With everybody, and just like celebrate, gather together, and
be around the people that you love and care about, right?
Yes.
So you've also mentioned about building like your international audience already. And I feel like that's very, very important. Talk to us about that. You know, what has it been like seeing people internationally tune in and listen to your music?
It's really amazing, because literally strangers will support you more than people that you know.
Yeah. Is that tough for you sometimes? You know, like people that we think should be the ones supporting us don't? Because I know I struggle with that sometimes too.
Yes, it's kind of really hard, because you know, some of them will just invite you out and just party, but it's not all about party. You know, you gotta actually have a mindset too.
Yes.
And I do need people around me that are good influences, that, you know, we could all shine together and, you know, celebrate each other's goals. It's just,
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And there's not enough of that goes on. People are quick to tear you down rather than lift you up. You know, like that's the type of world we live in, sadly. Not saying everybody's like that, but there's so many people out here, they'll rather tear you down than lift you up.
right.
So we got to keep ourselves surrounded with the people that continue to lift us up. That's why you and I get along so good. Do you want to travel internationally with your music at some point?
Yes, I do. I want to go to the DR. I want to go to Colombia, Venezuela. I want to go to Puerto Rico. I want to go to Argentina, Peru, Chile, almost everywhere.
I know that's right.
It's a lot of countries. I can never imagine the support like I have from them, but I really appreciate it.
That is so dope. So which one would you go to first out of all the ones you just named?
The DR.
Have you been there before?
No.
So that's where it would be first. That would be your first stop.
Yes.
That is dope. And I feel like the style of music that you make would fit in all these places.
Yeah.
So maybe we can get you a feature from one of these places as well.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So I know you're working on singles right now. Do you have any plans on working on whether it be an EP or an album? Is that something that you're thinking about doing?
I would, yes, I've thought a lot about it. I just, right now, I kind of have to lock in with the right person and finish everything that has to go out.
Yeah.
I just have to get it done.
Yeah, most definitely. So do you have a lot of unreleased singles right now that you're still working on?
Yes, I have a lot. I have a lot.
So you want to get all those out there first and then think about maybe putting a full project together?
Yes.
Okay. What can we anticipate? Like what upcoming singles do you have that we can anticipate? Excite us. Tell us.
There's Pressure. There's Dream. That's one of them. There's Hustle. There's HUD. There's Bag. There's it's a lot of them. I'm sorry. It's just yeah, but they're all well done. Not just just.
You put a lot of thought into them.
Yeah, and it's collaborations as well.
Okay, so all of them are collaborations?
Yes.
Okay, that's dope. Who is producer-wise? Who is some of the producers you've been working with?
My main producer is Tomás Quiñones. I've worked with Static as well. I've worked with Who Is Nine. I've worked with Reggie. Yeah, I've also been to LA and New York. I just can't remember their names. I'm sorry.
That's okay. What were those experiences like, going to LA and New York and be able to work on your music there? What was those experiences like for you?
It's something I definitely recommend you guys to travel, get outside your hometown just to see a difference and get to know new places and yeah. But then come back, do what you got to do.
I know that's right. So do you get inspired? We'll say you go to LA. Do you kind of catch a different inspiration in LA versus here in Atlanta when it comes to your music?
Yes, it's definitely a different vibe. Definitely.
Yeah. Did you, in New York or LA, when you were there, did you film any music videos?
No, I have not, but I'm planning to go soon and do something.
Got you. Have you filmed any videos out here in Atlanta yet?
Yes, I have with Vashawn Dixon.
Okay.
I've done my first Intuición music video.
Perfect. I know that I want to kind of go back and talk a little bit about, you mentioned the importance of support, and I feel like we all need that, because there are some things we can do by ourselves, but we also need a team. We need people around us to support us. For anybody that's, whether they're a friend, a family, a fan of yours, what are some of the things that they could be doing right now to support you and your music?
Like if you see I got a song out there, just make a reel, post a picture with the song, I got going on, and just come on now, like let's work together, engage, like
support is free.
Yeah, because support is free. Oh my God.
It's crazy to me how so many people have a hard time with that. Like they don't even want to hit the like button. They'll see your post, but they don't hit the like. They just keep it scrolling. Like, y'all corny for that. Hit that like button. Share her stuff. Or you got to come see Tampa. Most definitely. So outside of music, do you have other passions, other things that you want to pursue?
Yes, I've been thinking later on about becoming a promoter.
Okay.
Internationally, and help other artists outside of the country as well to get their songs heard, and just, it's all about one dream. So I get it because it's like we wish we had the support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so with the internet, being a promoter and doing it potentially internationally, would that look like you maybe doing some concerts and shows internationally as well to give artists opportunity to perform outside of the U.S.?
I look forward to it, but that would be like if I do a feature with them, then I could see it happening. Yeah,
absolutely. So you got your list of all these places that you want to perform. So we got to get those things working. Got to get them things popping. Yes. Do you see yourself ever doing like other genres of music? Like, for example, a lot of hip hop artists are tapping into doing like country or Afro beats. Do you have a desire to tap into other genres at some point in time?
Yes, I'm always down. I love when it comes to music. I'm down for anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you sing?
I could try. I can't sing, but I just drank a soda, so I gotta have my vocal clear.
That's okay. But you can sing though. So you rap and you sing. You do both.
Yes.
And I love the fact that you can do it in English and Spanish.
Yes.
To me, that makes you a big asset. I would see why people would want to work with you because you rap, you sing, English, Spanish. How many artists are doing that? Not many of them. Not many of them. Who would be a dream collab for you?
Oh my God. There's so many. There's so many.
Give us a few.
Lil Baby. Cardi B.
Okay.
It's a lot of them.
But I'm glad that you gave me a man and woman.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
I'm glad that you gave me a woman and a man example, because oftentimes when I ask people that, they'll just tell me a man. They won't throw the woman in there. It's like, what about the ladies? Collaborations. Okay, so coming soon. Anything else that you're currently working on? Like, I know you've got a lot of singles, but is there other things, any projects or anything that you're working on?
No, not really. I'm just working over here, just focusing on what's now.
Taking it a day at a time.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe all the time, living in the moment is a way to go. Like we plan for our future, we set goals for ourselves, but I feel like the best way to achieve those is by living in the moment, taking it a day at a time.
Yes.
That way you don't miss any steps.
Yes.
What are a couple big goals you set for yourself? And it doesn't even have to be music. It could be, a personal goal that you want to achieve. Do you have anything that you're working on like that right now?
Yes, I actually do. I have to learn how to control how I react to things sometimes.
Yeah. And
just let it be. Just go with the flow.
Yeah. But that's a good one to work on, because somebody I used to work with, he said that we have to learn to be proactive rather than reactive, because oftentimes reacting to a situation can put us in a bad situation. Yeah. Because I dealt with that for a very long time too. I would react and trigger. I would get mad. I would fly off. Now I'm learning to kind of just let things roll off. Yes. Because it's not worth our stress level.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually a great goal to work on. Anything else that you're working on?
I'm working on getting my music videos out there.
Okay.
I need a lot of content, so I've been talking to a lot of people just to get it done.
So you've got the videos already filmed, you just need to get them released.
Yeah.
So do you already have a YouTube channel set up for yourself?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you got the YouTube channel. How many videos do you have, like music videos do you have on YouTube right now?
Only one.
Okay. So how many do you have that can be released, that are filmed and ready to go?
Just two.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Listen, she said just two. There's a lot of artists who have goose egg. They got zero. You've got two already. What two videos do you have ready to go?
Blessed and Ella.
Okay. When do you planning on releasing the next one?
I'm thinking about November because my birthday's gonna come up and I just want to do something special with the right people.
Yeah.
Like good influences, not just,
Yeah, you have to be mindful of that. There are some bad influences out here. You got to surround yourself with the right people. So your birthday's in November?
Yes.
Okay. So happy early birthday to her.
Thank you.
So we can anticipate the release of one of your videos around your birthday.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know which one you're going to put out yet?
Ella.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Blessed will come maybe around the new year, sometime after the new year? December. Okay. Yes. Most definitely. Do you have any travel plans or anything coming up that we need to know about? Any you traveling anywhere, going anywhere soon?
As of right now, I'm trying not to travel because it's like different expenses outside of Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to airports, they're so expensive. And
yes.
It's just I try to take it easy. Like I could do it, but it's just
No,
it has to be planned, not just last minute.
Girl, I get it. I'm not traveling a lot either because it is very expensive. The only traveling I really do as of lately is driving home to Florida and then coming back. That's about it. I haven't been on a plane in a long time.
Wow.
Absolutely. Anything else that we need to know about that you're working on? Anything else in the works that the people need to know about?
Everything is like it's gonna come out at the right time. Like right now, I'm doing a lot of open verses with different artists.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just I'm just trying to get it together and like send it out and be more productive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if there's any artists that hear your music and they like what they hear, you're open to working with other artists as long as it makes sense for you.
Yes, I'm always down. I just, I love music, but, I know some artists, they got to control their, like I said, like their temper as well. Like, yeah, because it's just, some guys are,
Listen, I get it. Some people fly off. They have anger issues, and they need a little bit of anger management, and
yes.
That's a part of that emotional human element, though. Everybody's built a little bit differently,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, let's go back and promote "Blowing Up" is the song that you have out right now, and that's with Static, Mr. Unbreakable.
Yes.
You guys filming a video for that one?
No, not yet, but I'm actually going to see if he's down for it. We just got to see what's up.
Yeah, so potentially music video coming soon. And then you've got a couple more music videos that are coming up as well that we can be on the lookout for.
Yes.
Okay, most definitely. Anything else you want to let the guests know about, people that see this, what they want to know about Angie XO?
It's a little bit of everything. It's just, I'm just me.
They just got to tune in, right?
Yeah, I'm just me.
So for people who are interested in following your journey, where can they follow you on social media?
They can follow me on Instagram, AngelXOX.dc. Yeah, and YouTube, all the platforms.
Is the name the same on all of them?
Yes.
Okay, so it's easy to find you on social media and online. Who do you want to give thanks to or give a shout out to that's been supporting you? I know you mentioned a few people earlier. Anybody else that you want to shout out to?
I want to shout out Jer, John, Anna, you, like I said.
Of course, I appreciate that, and shout out to you.
And to all my artists, like my local artists in my hometown that, you know, like I know you guys, and you know, if you supporting me and you know me, like, thank you, because I know people like in my hometown that they don't engage, they don't, none of that. Like, it's kind of like, you know, they send me posts just to like interact with them, but when it comes to like me, like it's like you don't even see me, so it's like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna let it be, it's okay.
Yeah.
But now, like, since I met Cardi B last Monday, all of the people from high school, they're like, oh my god, like come on now.
Where were you at
Where
before
were you
that?
guys at? Yes, it's crazy out here.
It is. And just know that you're not alone with that, because I deal with that too. I constantly have people in my DM asking me to support their stuff, but they don't support anything I do.
Right.
So you're not alone with that. A lot of people deal with that. And the best thing is to just not deal with it. You know, I block a lot of people, or on Instagram, they have an option where you can restrict people's messages so it doesn't come in straight to your inbox.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people on my restrict list. Y'all on restriction, because it's like they constantly want you to support them, but they never show it. They never like any of your stuff, but they want you to always like their stuff. And it's like, it's got to go both ways.
Right.
But I want to say shout out to you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Of course, absolutely. It was definitely a pleasure to have you here. I do have one more last question for you, though, right? So we're on Industry's Most Wanted.
Industry's Most Wanted.
You have to tell everybody what makes you the industry's most wanted.
Oh my God. You put me on the spot. So I think, you know, because it's certain artists that could do some type of thing, you know, with English, like with Spanish, okay. But like, it's like I can mix both of them in a certain decent way. So I feel like that's really like new, like a new generation coming up. Like, yeah, just industry's most wanted. Wow. I haven't got to the topic yet, but my real name is not Angie XO. My real name is like Lil Durk, like Durka. But I feel like I'm not ready to let everybody know that yet. But
yeah,
it's kind of like it's like in my roots. It's like I gotta pay respect to Atlanta. I can't just I feel like, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to say it.
That's okay.
It's a lot, but I gotta pay my respect to Atlanta, because and I try to do things outside of Atlanta, but it was like, no, like, I'm sorry.
Because this is home for you, so it's like you want to pay homage to the city.
Yes, I'm kind of scared to be who I am sometimes, but it's just,
don't ever be yourself unapologetically. I feel like you're going to be the happiest version of yourself when you're 100% yourself. And if people don't like it, then those are not your people. You stay away from people like that. Because I used to be a people pleaser. I wanted everybody to like me. But guess what? I didn't like myself. I wasn't happy with myself. So when I started setting boundaries and not caring what other people think, I became such a better version of myself. Now I feel good. I'm at peace with myself. I don't care what other people think. If they like me, cool. If you don't like me, cool. If you like her, cool. If you don't, cool. Come see me. Well, thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate you being here. Absolutely. We out of here, y'all.
but we won't bow. Head is always in the clouds. They are the clowns, we are the sound. Talking shit is going down. I'll fix my crown, I'll sit them down. Guess I got some new enemies now. New enemies now. Yeah, yeah.
Bitch, we blowing up, don't give a fuck about it. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Bitch, we blowing up, don't give a fuck about it. Hey, bitch, we blowing up. Bitch, we blowing up, don't give a fuck about it. Hey,
Blowing up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Bitch, we blowing up, don't give a fuck about it. Hey, bitch, we blowing up.
We don't give a fuck about the hate, go that way. We don't give a fuck about the hate, they sideways. We don't give a fuck about the hate, go that way. We don't give a fuck about the hate, we blowing up. And to make it out has always been the mission. Every decision taken puts me in that position. I have a vision, that's why I chase my dreams with such ambition. Uplifting the small minds that don't realize that you can rise from the bottom and get your prize. And if you work hard and you sacrifice, you'll make a better life. They bring us down, but we won't bow. Head is always in the clouds. They are the clowns, we are the sound. Talking shit is going down. I'll fix my crown, I'll sit them down. Guess I got some new enemies now. New enemies now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on.